Feeling you, MP.
It ain't always going to be that easy, MP. Second shifts is always harder than the first.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the games we circled for you based on your goals. And injuries are part of the game.
So you still want to win?
And you don't.
Yeah, of course. But I knew where you were going, so I figured I'd just cut straight to the chase.
Needless to say, we need you to step up, MP.
I guess that means taking more shots.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that part.
Man, I love it, man. I'm built for this, Coach. You don't have to worry about this. I got this, man. I've been locked in on this moment right here.
All right, then go out there and do your thing.
I got you.
What you gonna do for an encore? Win the Nobel Prize?
Give it up for the NBA champions, your Chicago Bulls.
Just a tremendous moment for this team. Each player and coach receiving their well-deserved championship ring. And you're right where the action is about to begin as we welcome you to the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Booker out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it needs more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So New York wins the tip. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you've got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick.
Team foul.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
What's up?
And that one falls for Robinson. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. And Booker kicks to Butler. And a great assist by Booker as that One goes in.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but they're reminding the defense he can drain it from deep.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. The baseline jumper goes down.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Anunoby. Randall surveying the D. And again, New York with the triple.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. A 3-ball. Rebound by Butler.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, this team is coming off their championship season, led, of course, by MP. But he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me it's a new season, and we're not letting up. We're just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first. Guys?
Now you can tell, DA, sounds like MP is ready to do it all over again. Here's Randall after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Clock is at 3. Over Williams. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And we've seen Randall add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now here's Booker. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 4. Levine feeling it out a bit. Williams with a clean look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Brunson finds Anunoby. From the line, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Here's Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Booker. Good on the shot.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Pacers.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls, leading by 5. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Here's Booker. The kick outside to Butler. Good D by Anunoby.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Good work there as it goes.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
So it's Chicago now. Outside Williams. Booker against Brunson. In deep. Outside Williams. Vucevic a screen on Randall. And again, Chicago. No good. Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. That ties it up.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. Right side, Williams. Over Randall. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Booker against Brunson. Randall outside. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. How he performed last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Kobe White is checked in for Chicago. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mikal Bridges checked in for OG Anunoby. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP. But to guide them to a title in year 1, that is unheard of.
Brunson, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling from the corner.
Bridges against Levine. At the top of the key, Williams. From the arc. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Patrick Williams. And Terry subbed in for Zach LaVine. And then for New York, Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bruce Brown comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Schroeder outside. On the wing, Bridges. Buries it from three-point range.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
Randall no good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Booker. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Back to Booker. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
The Bulls leading by 6. White the pass to Wiggins. Over Hart. And it's Wiggins missing. New York has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Randall no good. And it's Terry with the ball for the Bulls. Booker outside. There's the triple. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Schroeder dishes to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Bridges a screen on Wiggins. New York, no good that time either.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Back to Booker. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead. And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage of his career, that's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future, but MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
And here's White following the 3 from Booker. The tray, and the Bulls another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Randall.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bulls making a change here. Butler's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Brown. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-4 run. And stolen by Anunoby. To the left side wing. Here's Schroeder. Knocked loose. Wiggins left side. Kicks it out to Booker. And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Dennis Schroeder, Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Black, and it's Bridges in at the 2. The Knicks making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Knicks trail by 14. Schroeder with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges passes to Schroeder. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Assisted by Mikal Bridges.
The Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now Butler, after OG Anunoby missed from long range.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Bridges, defended by Butler. Shot clock at 6. Bridges against Butler. Bridges misses. And so it's Terry bringing it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Outside White. It's rebounded by New York. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls leading by 14. Terry outside. Here's White. He has 7. From downtown. Bridges with the board. Pass to Schroeder. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bridges finds Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
That one is off. That one is no good. Knicks trail by 14. Hart kicks it over to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Smith sets the pick for Butler. Smith outside from deep. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And Hart has it in the corner. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. Now Hart to the inside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Bridges a screen on White. Schroeder, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Schroeder's got 5 points so far. And here is Butler. 5 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And the first one drops. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Now, here's Hart. He has yet to score. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Wiggins. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 10. And there's the drive. It's good. He's got 7.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to White. Good, and Butler gets the assist. White's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Fades away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brown. Releases. It's a very good look and converts.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Wiggins outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Knicks trail by 10. Now Hart. Here's Schroeder. Makes it off the glass.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Butler kicks to Wiggins. Outside White. Outside Levine. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Puts it up from 12. He goes up again. It's good. Schroeder's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Levine dishes to White. Vucevic a screen on Schroeder. White, good. White's got 14.
Well, that's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
for your 3-1-2 crew.
And the Bulls with some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Booker in for Butler. And so here is New York, trailing here by 8. Anunoby finds Brunson over Booker. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Free throw good, Levine. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Jalen Brunson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Booker, 11 points in the game. It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
And here's Randall following the 3 from Booker. Anunoby finds Randall. The kick out to Anunoby. And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 11. Booker outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Booker. Pass to Vucevic. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Brunson down the lane. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Booker. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Knicks trail by 13. Pass to DiVincenzo. Chicago grabs the miss.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 8 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Brunson against Booker. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. Launches it. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Terry off the pick from Booker. For 3, Levine. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, Zach LaVine so crafty at getting himself to the line.
The Bulls have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And he hits the first of 3.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Whitey's checked in for Terry. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bridges checks in. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And he makes all 3.
Well, one thing with LaVine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Bridges outside. Randall from outside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
No good that time. Knicks trail by 17. Out to Brunson. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Williams.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside, White. For the 3. Hands it from downtown. White's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
Never easy to replace a guy like John Collins. He scores, rebounds, runs the floor, and he can be a go-to guy for you offensively.
Yeah, the loss of his energy and production is real.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Chicago Bulls.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Chicago leading by 20. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Zach LaVine is out there with Booker, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's now 7 points for Butler.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Knicks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Trains it from 17 feet out. Brunson's got 15.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Levine finds Butler. For 3, Booker. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Williams. Booker, right side. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. In third, the Knicks.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
First one falls for him. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that. At one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Levine with it. Brunson picks him up. Levine passes to Booker. Down low. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 21 in the game. And you may have heard MP being named All-NBA once again.
Still looking for that first team nod, but truthfully, he cares most about helping his team win games. And it is nice to get recognized for all the hard work he's put in.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Williams.
Knicks foul. Julius Randle.
Bulls have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
13 foul. At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Randle with the ball. 6 points for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Here's Anunoby after the made shot from Booker. Here's Brunson, and the layup falls. And that's now 21 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A nice shot by Booker. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Williams against Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Good on the triple. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
Here's Randall after the made shot from Booker. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Butler passes to Williams. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded. By New York. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Robinson. Takes the 3. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Booker kicks to Levine. Booker with the screen for Levine. Back to Booker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 29 points for Easy Breezy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Randall a screen on Booker. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Booker looking around to the middle. They get a hand on it, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Randall against Levine. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. Brunson, no good. Chicago leading by 19. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Butler. Over Robinson. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great 3rd quarter for them offensively. Randall passes to Brunson. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Booker kicks to Vucevic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hard to stop a powerful guy like Vucevic cold. He gets through the foul and gets it to go.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 7, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Booker.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Bridges. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. Wiggins surveying the floor. Schroeder against Booker. Pass to Butler. Kicks it out to Booker. Wiggins outside. And another miss by Chicago.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Booker outside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Butler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Here's a look at some stats for Randall. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 19 points a game. 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Booker. He's got 29 points. Wiggins outside. At the elbow, Vucevic. And here's Booker from the arc. The Knicks pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wiggins against Randall. Bridges a screen on Wiggins. Randall kicks to Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Bridges has got 10 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And here's Booker. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
The first one falls, and the Bulls with some changes. Smith comes in for Vucevic, and it's Kobe White in for Jimmy Butler. And New York with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And so Booker will bring it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Booker against Schroeder. Outside, White. Shoots over Brown. And it's White missing. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Hart. Bridges, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 13.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, Chicago has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Booker the pass to White. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Hart. To the inside. Stolen by Levine. Now here's Booker. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Nice shot by Smith.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Knicks trail by 15. 124 left in the third quarter. Bucket is good. 17 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Booker. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Schroeder in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. And Booker kicks to Smith. Back to Booker. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 35.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Pass to Schroeder. Over Booker. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Brown.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Chicago leading by 14. Smith sets the pick for Booker. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's foul number 2 for him. Terry's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Brown drives in. Schroeder outside. Lets the three fly. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Booker. He has 38 in the game. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Don't hold on to the ball. Keep the ball moving. Side to side. Set better screens. Get your hands active. Get some deflection.
Well, it's clear that Tom wants more activity. In fact, he's demanding it there.
Kevin, you can't blame him. I mean, he knows how crucial ball movement and energy is on both ends.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Brown. And it's Black in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
To the paint. Bridges inside. Defended by Butler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Wide, a screen on Brown. Terry looking over the floor. Here's White. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 19 points for Kobe White.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
Schroeder passes to Black. It's Brown on the wing. Wide open look. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And Jimmy Butler with the 3.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And right there, you saw it. Bridges can get up.
Smith sets the pick for White. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Back to Butler. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Schroeder passes to Hart. Back to Schroeder.
Bulls foul. Terry.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Drains the three-pointer. McBride's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bulls shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Smith dishes to White. Outside, LaVine. Here's Butler. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Bulls making a change here. Booker's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Miles McBride.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Shots good by Booker.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Booker against Brunson. Bridges a screen on Booker. Brunson with a clean look. No good with the triple. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Brunson. Over Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brunson's got 26.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Brunson up top, defended by Booker. Hard bounce pass. Here's Schroeder. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Levine finds Butler. G.A., what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Wiggins passes to Booker. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Brunson against Booker. Takes the 13-footer. Brunson, no good. Now Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Levine for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. Levine's team wants him to find these looks.
Brunson with it. The 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. Black grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Bridges, defended by Butler. Here's Hart. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bridges, over Butler. New York, no good that time either.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And the layup is good.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Schroeder. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Schroeder's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Bridges outside. Down low. Brunson against Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That one falls for Brunson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So for the Bulls, Stevens is checked in, and Terry's subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Black. Randall comes in for Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Mikal Bridges. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Robinson a screen on Terry. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Stolen by Anunoby. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for New York.
Shooting 1.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Chicago's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Brunson against Booker. Smith sets the pick for White. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 24 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Robinson. From deep, Brunson. Booker pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Stephens. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Randall outside. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Anunoby outside. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Anunoby. And the 3-ball is good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP, question is answered.
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, how did you manage to win this game without 2 of your best players?
You know, at this level, it's next man up. You know, those guys, they're great players and very important for us in the long run. But, you know, our mentality is whoever plays, got to perform. And we did that tonight, so, yeah, thank you very much.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice work, MP. Your teammates are going to
Another
appreciate
day,
that.
another win. Good work.